Fearons. Hey everyone. I'm just checking on the comments. So my eyes are going to go from like here to here. This is you guys. This is the laptop. And I have a pen and I have a notepad because today I'm taking notes. Last time I did a live stream, you guys gave me suggestions and I didn't write them down because I didn't have a notepad. So today I do. Is it late for me? It's 9 o'clock here, so it's not too late. This is quite early for me still. I've got a cup of tea. Of course I've got a cup of tea. Has anybody else brought one? My voice is echoing, yeah. If I move this closer, does it help? These are the woes of working with me, unfortunately. We are in an echoey room. This room is really echoey. But I'm still trying to figure out how to use a microphone properly. I don't know if I need to turn it up, if I need to turn it down. I am getting some like, what do you call it? You know, for the walls, like sound dampening things, which I'm hoping will help. It's 9 p.m. and it's 3 o'clock in Albuquerque. Oh, you had me on 2 open windows. Is that why I was echoing? Does it sound okay? You guys let me know if it sounds okay. And I'm sorry if it's really annoying that I'm looking down at the laptop. This is just the way that I have to work it at the minute. It's really nice to see you all. Anyway, let me just take a break from reading the chat. It's really nice to see you all. I'm very, very excited about watching Return of the King tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I can't wait. I've had to wait a little while because I've had some cosplay bits arrive. Well, not arrive yet. They're literally arriving tomorrow morning. So that I can watch it because I just point blank at this point refuse to try and hobjob something together of things that I already own. And I had a vision in mind. You're gonna see. It's nothing crazy. It's like none of the other characters. So like it's none of the characters. Exactly. It's an inspired look, okay? It's an inspired look. You'll get it when you see it. But I've had to wait for that. I'm just going to read a few of your guys' comments. I hope that's okay. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you liked my reaction when Gandalf returned because I was literally overwhelmed with joy. I just couldn't contain it at all. So I'm glad that it made a good reaction for you guys. Oh, cool. So there's no echoing. So it sounds okay then. I'm glad. I'm definitely going to bring tissues to Return of the King. That's the one thing. Last time I literally, like I kid you not, I sat down and I'd already started recording. But listen, last time it took me so long and I can't explain why. It was just things and things were going wrong. And it took me so long to record the last movie, like to sit down and record it. And I sat down and I was just about to press play. And I realised I had no tissues and I was just like, I'm not getting up. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to have to weep on my cardigan and deal with it. But next time I'm not sitting down without tissues. Some people suggested to bring a towel, so maybe I should just do that. Will I watch it? Here's the thing, right? I hate scary films. Absolutely hate scary films because I have the really overactive imagination. So if I watch something scary, even if I read something scary, if someone tells me something and my mind perceives it to be scary enough, like I will have a nightmare that night, the night after, about said thing. And my nightmares are vivid. So like if I have a dream or a nightmare, I will wake up in the morning like exhausted because it will feel like I've lived a second life. I don't know if that's like anybody else is like that when it comes to dreaming. But when it comes to scary stuff, that's my only apprehension. My only other apprehension is that there have been a few people that have commented every now and again when I've like looked away from the screen when there's been like something gross or like brutal in Breaking Bad, which is just my natural reaction. And I'm trying when I notice myself doing it, I'm trying to like force myself to watch it because I realise you guys would like to see my reaction. But that's just kind of part of it. And I feel like if I watch something scary, I'm going to have to get like a pal or something in to do it with me because you're going to need somebody that's actually physically watching it the whole way through if it comes to a scary film. Let's see what you guys are saying. I hope you don't mind me leaning forward. I don't know how it's going to look in the camera if I'm being plain. Hey there, Galadriel. Keep the Alphas on. I probably should keep the Alphas on, to be honest. I think they were doing me favours, weren't they? Like, I think it was a look to have pointy Alphas. These boring, like, look how small my ears are. Can you guys see? They're freaking tiny. What boring ass little ears. She needs to get her elf ones back. When are we watching Star Wars? Okay, Star Wars. Let me know what you guys think about Star Wars. Let me get my, hang on. I was just about to have a swig of my tea, but let me get my notes out because I would like to ask you about Star Wars. Here's the thing with Star Wars. I have definitely seen some of Star Wars. I've seen all of the new Star Wars, all of the Disney stuff that most of the original Star Wars fans hate. I've seen all of that. And I have definitely seen, like, some of the first movies that came out, I'm sure, because I know, like, vaguely the storyline. So I know that I must have watched at least, like, parts of it, whether it was, like, with my dad or, like, with friends or something like that over the years. So, like, I know the storyline. So I don't know if that's something that, like, you guys are interested in, is, like, watching me watch things that I've already watched before. I do watch other reactors watch things they've watched before. I like it, but not everybody does. So, like, do I, in the nicest way, waste my time with Star Wars? Would you guys still be interested? Because, I mean, there'll be a great deal I absolutely don't know, but I know about, you know, like, Luke, Darth Vader, Leia. I think they're brother and sister. Maybe, I don't know. Yes, they are. I think they are. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think. Return of the King is going to be tomorrow, just for those guys that are in the comments now asking when Return of the King is going to be. Return of the King I'm watching tomorrow. And then it'll be on Patreon Tuesday, I think. Usually what I do is I'll record something, and right after that I'll upload it straight to my editor, as in, like, me, I edit, as in, like, the program. Upload it to there, do my intro, do my outro, and then I'll pop that onto Patreon. So it could even be Monday that it goes into Patreon, but if not, it'll be Tuesday. And then for YouTube, I think it's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll do it one a day over 3 days. And we'll have a whole celebration of a weekend, which, going by what you guys have said, is just going to be me crying for 4 hours. Let me read some of your comments if you guys don't mind. I'll grab myself my cup of tea. Hello, Nat. Love your reactions. You're great. Also, you mentioned you're the same age as me. I would have never thought, which means that you must be 31, part of the old people club. It's sad. It's awful. It's awful. It's fine. It's fine. Listen, Linda, listen. I'm not looking to destroy anybody else that's older than the age of 31. I'm just saying, it's a hard knock life being 31. But I appreciate people telling me that I don't look 31. I appreciate that all day long. So keep that coming. The day that people are like, oh, 31. Yeah, you look about 31. That's when I'll just proceed to never show my face in public ever again, I suppose. Yeah, sounds about right. Let's see. Hey, Jessie. Cometh the man, cometh the hour, and all of that good stuff. Let me just read some of your guys' comments. Yes, have I seen the new Planets of the Apes? I think I've seen the first two. Is it a trilogy? I don't think that I've seen the third one. Star Wars would be cool in the order they were released. Which I feel like there's a thing about that, isn't there? The linear-wise, you're meant to watch them in a different order than the way they came out. Is that right? Oh, what do we all think of this as well? I'm just watching myself really, really small on the laptop while I'm reading all of your comments. What do we think? Look how great it is. I'm such a interior designer, aren't I? It's fine. You don't have to say yes. I'm not holding any of you at ransom. It's all right. You can tell me it looks like absolute wank if it does. But I think it looks okay. And it feels comfier. This chair is, this sofa's massive compared to my armchair. And there's room here and there's room here for at least 2 dogs. In fact, I did actually want Neela to join me today, but I think she's downstairs. And if I shout her, I don't know if she'll hear me. Where my Alvin is? I know, they're literally over there. They're literally just on a box waiting to be used tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow's outfit doesn't really call for my Alvin ears, but I think I might have to just put them on anyway, given the fact that you guys are clearly fans of them. Right, Jessie. Shawshank Redemption. Haven't seen it. What kind of movie is it? Let me know what kind of movie it is. It sounds like I could be like grossed out a lot by it. Shawshank Redemption. I don't know. Sounds violent. Sounds violent to me. Let me know. Let me write it down. Okay, it's written down. It's written down in movie suggestions. Oh, really quickly, guys, because I will just forget things. It's the undiagnosed ADHD in me. Am I okay? No, but guys, you girl is at like 5,200 fucking followers. Like, are we sure? Like, are we sure? Like, are we sure? Are we sure? I'm thrilled. Literally can't tell you how thrilled I am. Like, I'm almost like a little bit apprehensive to be so thrilled, because I just feel like the universe is going to hear me and then just like knock me down 5,000 pegs. But for the time being, huzzah, the fucking czar. 5,000. Just all stay. Please don't unsubscribe. Oh, let's read some of these comments from you guys. It's not really a horror. Okay, Jessie, it's not really a horror. It's more of a drama. And if I'm grossed out, you'll buy me some more tea bags. Deal. But I'm putting that in my notes. Okay. Shawshank is pretty safe. What do you guys think of Jessie's suggestion? Do we do Shawshank? Literally got no idea what it's about at all. I've heard of it. Like, I've heard of the film title. Hello from Florida. Hello. I'm not jealous at all that you're in Florida and I'm here in grey England. We had about half an hour of sunshine today. It was absolutely beautiful. So that's like summer over and done with. Honest to God, it's literally just the worst here. Hi from New Zealand. Can't wait to see Return of the King. Oh, I'm so glad. You guys, be there. Be there or be square next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Please. Please, for the love of God, come and watch the videos with me. Because literally I'm going to be up probably most of the night doing nights next week, editing it. Because it takes so long, because they are so long. I haven't double checked how long the last one is, but I am doing the extended because I've done the other ones extended. I feel like it's maybe 4.5 hours, the last one, the extended version. Shawshank is a classic. The Godfather. I haven't seen The Godfather. I am going to write that down. Because that's like a mobster movie, right? Which I'm kind of into. Depending. But yeah. Okay, I've got that written down as well. There are so many good movies that I could recommend. Oh my God, what do I prefer, Sean? This is the thing. Like, my taste generally does like vary up and down. Even the stuff that grosses me out. Like, I enjoy watching. I'll still like watch stuff. Unless it's start to finish just absolutely nasty, then you can just count me out because there's just no need. I'm not going to see any of it. But I can appreciate like the stuff that grosses me out in stuff. So like The Boys, right? Dark humour, love it, very good. But like gross. Very gross. Every single episode. So yeah, my varied. Love fantasy. Love sci-fi, love drama, thrillers, don't mind, rom-coms. I mean, animated, I literally love anime, just anything. Generally I can get on board with. The Fifth Element, somebody's favourite film, Somebody very, very dear and close to me. His favourite film is Fifth Element. But I have seen it, although only in parts. Sopranos, I've seen all of Sopranos. And I've seen The Last Kingdom. I'm pretty sure I've seen The Last Kingdom. That's the one with... Is that Uhtred? Son of Uhtred? Is that the right one? Or am I thinking of a totally different series? Have I seen any Quentin Tarantino films? Shockingly, I don't think I've seen that many at all. V for Vendetta, I haven't seen. How is the quality of this video, guys? Can you let me know? Is the quality of the video and the audio okay? Because I've done a few different things and I'm hoping it's going to help. I need some like, those thingies that go on the wall to like dampen the sound. I need some of those because this room, and it's full of stuff. You guys are like, oh, you need to go like put stuff in your room. This room couldn't be more full of stuff. Like I can barely move for stuff in this room. You can see the tidiest part of this entire space. And then beyond the camera and beyond like my screens right here, it's just wild. Just so much stuff. Silence of the Lambs. Oh, but I feel like that's a horror, isn't it? I feel like I should do a horror just so you guys can see what I'm like watching a horror, and then none of you will ever suggest a horror again. You'd be like, do you know what? We changed our minds. We like our eardrums, and we don't want to see you literally vomiting and screaming every 5 seconds. But I mean, if you want that, I can provide. Amazing. So it's okay. It's okay for you guys. Yes, I showed the wall here. I am going to get something for there. I'm not sure what yet. I don't know if to get like... I don't really have like a channel like logo or whatever. Not to sound like lame, but I don't because didn't expect to have 5,000 subscribers at this point. So not something I even remotely thought of looking into. The banner and the stuff that you can see on my YouTube channel at the minute I made like 5 days ago on Canva. It's like the worst quality. So that'll all change, I'm sure, at some point. But you guys have been like coming to me quicker than I imagined you would, which is very nice. But I'm massively unprepared. But yeah, I agree. Something should go here. So like, leave your suggestions if you want something specific. If you think something specific should go there, or maybe I can have like, I can get a few things and have them specific to what I'm watching. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Silence of the Lambs is not really a horror, but a very intense thriller. Okay. Let me write that down. You think maybe I should have some music or something playing for like next time I do a stream? Or do you think that's odd? I don't really watch a lot of streams, you know. Every now and again, I'll like jump into something if I find it interesting on my YouTube feed. Jesse. I can't help saying, I mean, you guys know at this point, if you've watched a few of my videos and you know, or bless, oh my god, or just those three, like my most favourite words, obviously, in the English speaking language. I'm gonna have to come up with some more stuff, aren't I? But I'm a massive empath, guys. This is where it's come from. Like, I go around life every 3 seconds saying "or bless" in my head to literally everything. I wouldn't mind. No, it's a blessing and a curse. You know, it's a blessing and a curse. I nearly cried a couple of months ago now it was, but I basically nearly cried in the post office because there was this old guy in front of me and he was just changing coins. He was just going to the post office to probably like emptying out his piggy bank or something, just like his change jar. People have change jars, right? And he's probably just like emptying it out and getting cash for it or putting it in his bank. But my immediate thought, because he's an old person, my immediate thought was like, oh my god, that's probably all the money he has in the entire world. Like, he's come to empty out his piggy bank at the post office because he has nothing else in the world. Like, should I approach this man? Offer him money? Like, is he okay? And then that's me stood literally behind him in the post office with all of this going through my head, like, and I'm almost welling up at the thought that this man could possibly bring in the last of his coinage to the post office. And that's how I live my life. And it's really difficult because, like, chances are that old guy was just happened. His wife probably just nagged him to go and cash in the change jar. Do you know what I mean? Like, Fred was probably absolutely fine. Fred's probably got absolutely rolling in it. And I'm here with like £3.80 in the bank. And Fred's probably got about 10G just sat in his gaff. And I'm there in the post office nearly crying my eyes out because I think he's like changing in his only cash in the world. So, in case you're wondering what kind of person I am, that. Yeah, it's hard being me. It's difficult. Rant over. I'm sorry. Nobody asked for that, did they? Nobody at all. Let me see. If I move this in, I don't think you guys can still see that in the camera lens. I think that's okay. Just so I can see your comments. If I move this here, I could move forward a tiny bit, I think. Let's have a look. Neil, we all like to think of ourselves as elves, but in reality we're probably closer to hobbitses. I'm 10 out of 10 at hobbitses. Hobbitses is my life. Although, you know, I'm a little bit stealthy sometimes, like an elf. I'm a bit of a ninja. I can move around the home, you know, in the morning when you don't want to wake anybody up. I'm the one that's like stealthy around the house. Like, I could get round, you wouldn't know I was there. I'm naturally just like a skinny gal, which is very elven by all means. I don't weigh much. I'd definitely be walking on top of that snow like Legolas. Like, that's where you'd see me, you know? But I'd be having like 3 breakfasts a day and all that good stuff. You know. You won't catch me eating no, like, what do they call it again? Oh, lambus bread? Lambus? Is that the right? Lambus? The elf bread. You wouldn't catch me eating that because there's just absolutely no joy in it whatsoever. Sorry, I'm just reading through some of your guys' comments. Hobbits are very light on their feet and stealthy. Yeah, actually they are. That's true. I'm a hobbit. I'm a hobbit. You got me. I'm full hobbit. I'm not even a little bit elf. I'm just full hobbit. Especially without any elven ears on. I mean, who am I trying to kid? Lembus. Yeah, it's Lembus. Big Fish. Haven't seen that either. I've heard of it though. Let me write that down. Yes, I will have a little look into Big Fish. You're a real life princess. Imagine. If only. I say if only. Have you seen what's going on with the royals in the UK at the minute? What is this live stream turning into? This is a channel catch up, by the way. Have you heard about Kate Middleton? No, but has anybody heard about her? In the comments, just sound off if you want to have a quick chat about our Kate. I want to smoke hobbit pipe weed while looking at the horizon. Do you know what? Just like all the food all day, right? Go to anywhere with a good horizon or some good stars and just some good pipe weed after like being really full and just gazing. Yes, your girl's there. Your girl is there. Here's another suggestion. Hatching. Oh my God, Jessie, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Why would you do that to me? What do you mean, a good suggestion? For who? For who? Not for me and my soul. I do kind of want to watch it though, but I'm just going to bawl from start to finish. Just from start to finish. It's about that dog, isn't it? Where the owner dies and then they keep going back. Oh my God, I'd die. I think that's why I've not watched it, because I found out about the story. Because it's like a true story, isn't it? Oh yeah. I would be bawling my eyes out. I've not seen Marley and Me either, because like other people watched it and told me what it was about, and I was just like, no, that's not for me. Thank you very much. Not today. I mean, I'm in a pretty good place in my life at the minute, to be honest with you guys. So you can probably suggest some depressing films, and I'm not going to find them too traumatizing right now. So now is probably the best time to hit me with anything depressing. I reckon I could probably handle it. But other than that, traumatizing. Anything to do with animals. Anything to do with animals and like sad animals dying. It's not going to be a good one for me. Let's have a look at some of your watch The Land Before Time. The animated, like the old Land Before Time. I feel like I saw that when I was a kid with the dinosaurs. Right? Oh my god, thank you. Dockside TV. I think you catched up to me now on Lord of the Rings. I'm sure I saw your video pop up in my stream before. I watched like a couple of minutes of it when I was working. I do this all the time. I'll have about 20 tabs up on YouTube, and I'll just like in between editing, I'll just take like 5 minutes and watch different videos. And that way, all day, I can get through a few videos. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Oh, I mean, honestly, I didn't expect it at all. But I think you're I don't know, I'm not sure, because this is really bad. I don't check like anybody else's like subscriber numbers. I think I just imagine in my head anybody that I watch on YouTube has just got like 50 billion subscribers. And anybody that's on YouTube is YouTube famous to me. Like if you've got 10 subscribers or 10 million, you're on the same level to me. Like oh my god, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Well, I hope you're getting on well with your journey as well. That's so sweet. I'm definitely down for making more friends with more people that are on YouTube and about YouTube. Please help me, because your girl is like such a gran at all of this and I don't know anything. So I'm really winging every single thing that I do. So which makes me really glad that you guys like what is currently coming out to you, because I've got to say it can't be the best. Like, I think it's okay, obviously, because I put it out there, but I'm hoping, you know, over time, things will get better. I'm hoping that I'm going to have help from an editor soon. Fingers crossed, because it's hard and it's really lengthy in terms of like the amount of time that you have to put into it. Like, you guys wouldn't believe, for the last, do you care to know this? Yeah, I'm going to tell you anyway. For the last Lord of the Rings, the editing that I was doing for it, to get it out on time, because I didn't want it to be delayed for you guys, and it was just like things were just taking ages, and I didn't want to delay it for you guys, and I ended up being awake from like 8 o'clock one day. I think it was a Sunday I put it out, can't remember, but I was awake from like the day before 8 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. the next day, editing, just like taking a few breaks from meals, petting my dogs, but just straight editing. And it came to about, I want to say 4 o'clock in the morning, and I literally had to like move my head away from the computer, bury my head in the sofa. I was nauseous, and I was just like, okay, maybe sleep is like coming around the corner now. But could I go to sleep before checks had run for the 15th fucking time on Lord of the Rings? No, I couldn't. So I hope that you appreciate the level of stuff that's coming out to you at the minute, because even though it might not be the best, it's the best I can do. And I'm putting a lot of time and effort into them, so I really hope you like them, and I appreciate you all very, very much for being here. I really, really do. Hey Mark, nice to see you, my lovely. How are things going? Watch Big Trouble in Little China. I'm sorry for the awkward pauses in between my writing, guys, because your gal can multitask with some things and some things she just can't. Oh my god, Kerry, thank you so much. This is so sweet. I do feel a little bit bad, but thank you. It's very, 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 very sweet of you guys when you do stuff like this. Hang on, can I like do a little boop on it? Yay, I can do a little love on it. Hang on, I don't think I did that on the previous one though, for the dark side. Oh, and make sure you guys, of course, if you're not already following the Dark Side TV, who commented just a little bit above, make sure you go over and check out his channel. It's really good. It's really, really sweet. His reactions are great. Just one of the many reaction channels that I am subscribed to. Okay. Yes, you guys are so kind to me about being on time and like not pushing to get things out. And it's not like, it's not a pressure thing from you guys. It's a me thing. It's a Natasha thing. Her brain struggles, you know? Why am I talking in the third person? My brain struggles. When I get into something, I really get into it. So like when I do start editing, when I'm getting to a certain point in editing, I struggle to stop. I really do. It's partly my own fault. And then I give myself a deadline, and then I'm one of these people that also will like spend a few days doing things at half rate And then on the last day, I'm like, right, okay, so now I'm doing 24 hours. And it's just kind of part of the way that I work and function as a human being. It's not great though. I'm working on it. I don't plan on doing a whole bunch of all-nighters. Don't get me wrong, guys. This is the most I've stayed up and done all-nighters since I was about 21, since I was in uni. And my body can't cope. I'm an old person now. Oh my god, thank you, Robo Stove. What a cool name. Thank you so much. You're so kind. You guys, honestly, you're so kind. It's really sweet. I feel undeserving. I feel undeserving. Where she just put a pen? Can she keep anything together? No, not really. I know, Jessie, can we actually believe that my first Lord of the Rings video has 64,000 views? From who? Do you know what I mean? This is what I think of, because, listen, I've been watching YouTube since I was like, what, 12 or something? Like, since whenever YouTube started, I've been watching YouTube. And I see other people with, like, you know, hundreds of thousands of views, and it doesn't even cross my mind. It doesn't even, yeah, that's normal, absolutely. When I think about the fact that one of my videos has 62,000 views, I'm just like, how is that physically possible? Do you know, like 64,000. So like it's been watched 64,000 times, and that just blows my mind. 64 is not like a number that comprehends to me. 5 is. I can imagine 5 people watching it. Okay, let's have a little look. I'm going to just scroll a little bit back because I know there are a few that I missed. Da, 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 da. There we go, I'll give you some music. Da, 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 da. I do. What program do I use to edit? Are we ready? Are we all ready for this? Because you're all going to do that face palm thing, that meme that I sometimes use, so like, one. You're all going to do that when I tell you what I use, because what I use is iMovie. I know. Okay, but some of us are a simple people. Some of us have a MacBook and decided just to go for iMovie off the bat because it's simple and I'm simple and I can use it. But now I have Final Edit Pro. Let me know if that's any good. I have that now. I got that today from a friend. So have that, and I'm playing around with it. But it's a lot more difficult than iMovie. It's not for like simple people. Or maybe it is. It probably is. It's probably like one of the most simple programs. But in comparison to iMovie, it's a trip. So it might take a few weeks in terms of YouTube time for the editing to change over from one program to the other. You have a warm and fun and pleasant personality. Thank you very much. It's just years of trauma. No. No, I'm joking. This is the kind of humour that I have with my sister. I have a younger sister, and we have like a really similar sense of humour. But like I'm a bit more like wacky and a bit more quirky, if you like, and she's a bit more like straight-faced. But we have the exact same like kind of humour, and whenever we're like laughing about something like together, when we're having like a real laugh and people ask us like, well, what are you laughing about, like why do you find that funny, that's so weird, we're like, oh, it's fine, it's just the joint trauma that we share. So yeah, I mean, quite frankly, I think like when some things happen to some people in life, they do a certain thing with it, and when some things happen to other people, they end up being like me and just be like, you know what, fuck it. Chuck it in the fuck it bucket and carry on. So yeah, I'm a bit of a silly sausage. I get it from my dad. It's my dad's side of the family. I grew up watching things like Johnny English with my dad. If any of you have seen that, like that's my dad's and mine kind of like comedy. That's our humour style. Bit of slapstick almost. Let's have a look. CapCut is a good free editing No, I have CapCut for like on my mobile, and I used it for a few TikTok things when I did TikTok for all of about 1 minute. I haven't been on there in a while. I think I recently took it out of my description actually in the channel bio because I was just like, why am I redirecting people to TikTok? I'm never there. DaVinci Resolve is hands down. Yeah. Jesse, you have given me some recommendations. Premiere Pro was the one that I was looking at before Final Cut because somebody has gifted it to me. So I'm going to see how I get on with that. Probably not incredibly well. It takes me a little while to learn things, being an older gran of the technology age. Yes, Final Cut Pro. What was I saying? God only knows. TikTok makes me feel old too. Yeah, I wasn't on TikTok for like the whole time that TikTok was alive. And then I think some point last year, I think it was, I was like, yeah, go on then. I'll jump on the TikTok like all of the young people. It's horrendous. I can't use it. And like I'm calling myself out here. I've been on TikTok and I've posted on TikTok, but you won't catch me sitting and scrolling on TikTok because I can't actually make it through any of the content that it suggests ever. And I don't know if that's just like an old person thing, but I just can't. I just can't. Snapchat. I miss Snapchat. I've not had Snapchat in about 6 years. I got like, when it was like I got a new phone like 3 phones ago. And I just never re-downloaded it. It just left me after that one phone, that one time. But I used to be on it all the time. I said Premiere Pro. That's good. Yeah, good. Well done, Natasha. 10 out of 10. Oh. Sorry guys, I've got an itchy nose. I often get dog hairs just stick to my face at any given moment. Yeah, like all the young people. It's a bit difficult in a minute though, am I right? It's a little bit difficult to tell the young people apart from the me people. You know, the people that are like early 20s, mid 20s, are now looking like people that are early 30s. Which is working for me. Don't get me wrong, it's working for me. People be like, oh, are you 27? And I'm like, yeah, I'm 27. Definitely still in my 20s. I'm 36 and only used to watch things. Yeah, exactly. Things that people are messaging you, it's exactly the same for me. Yeah, it's definitely a young people's app. I mean, I don't know why it took me, I don't know why it took me so long, I say that, to get on YouTube, because I've been wanting to do YouTube for absolute years. And I just never did it. I just never jumped on. I just never thought, oh, do you know what? I'll spend this weekend doing it. And I kept telling my friends, I was like, yeah, I want to get on like YouTube and like see what that's all about, because I love the community of YouTube. Like I really do, of the things that I watch anyway. And just for years, I've been a part of the community and getting involved with other YouTube channels in terms of like in their comments and, you know, in that way, in that respect, and on Patreon and things like that. And I thought, you know what? I honestly was going to do like a bit of lifestyle and vlogging, which I think I might do like bi-weekly vlogs every now and again, just for like me, just because I think I'll enjoy doing them. But that was like my sort of first thought was to do that kind of thing and showcase like the different businesses, the small businesses that I run and own, which I haven't really been doing for the past 4 weeks because all I've been doing is YouTube. But yeah, like that was the route that I thought I would go down when I did start YouTube. And then I would say probably during the pandemic, that was when I started watching reaction channels, and I just got absolutely hooked on reaction channels, and then hooked on the community of them as well. Like you do get the odd person, don't get me wrong, and you can get the odd channel where people just troll. But on the best part, like from what I've seen, like the reaction community is really, really nice. And so I thought, you know what, I'll ease myself in. Can you imagine? I thought this would be easing myself in. And like, I had no idea what was in store for me when it comes to editing. No idea. And now I do. So I know that it's not quite easing myself in terms of that stuff, but I do still feel like it's quite a nice type of content to make. And there is a really nice community about it as well. Let's have a look at some of these comments. I told a young person once the only social media I'm on is Facebook, and they said Facebook is for old people. Great. Great. Yeah, we're all old. We're all old here. I feel like in this chat right now in the stream, we're all old people. And by old people, I mean 30 and over. If you're in your 20s, put your hands up right now. We want to see you. We want to know if the young people exist here. I thought you were early 20s. Fantastic. I'll take it. Who was that said that? Marius, you can stay. Let's be best friends. I will be your bestest friend if you would just tell everybody that you think I look mid-20s. No, not the kind of trolls that told me that Gandalf the Grey was dead. Those kind of trolls I'll allow. No, I'm talking about, like, I mean, there was one channel that I watched that I think last night they had a bit of a, I mean last night for me because I'm in the UK, but they had a bit of a to-do with like their comment section, and people were just being really, really harsh on one of the reactors. It's like a little group of reactors, and what the comments was just like wild. And I get it, like if you're going to put yourself on YouTube, if you're going to put yourself on like any form of social media, on any kind of platform on the internet, then you have to open yourself up to criticism. You have to open yourself up to trolls, because they're going to exist. They're going to exist. We've all been there. We've all seen it. Luckily, I have like a performance background, so I have generally pretty tough skin, and I will find it pretty hilarious. Some of the things that people would say to me, so don't even worry about it when it comes to me, you guys. I'm all good. I'm all good over here. Let's have a look. 28 at the Mo, Jesse. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a babe. What a little baby you are. Oh my god, 28. I remember what it was like to be 28. All those years ago. 2 years and 1 month. No, wait. 3 years and 1 month. Right, I don't know. I'm 31. Listen, I was okay at maths at school, but not anymore. Not anymore. Yeah. I hear you all in the comments. Yeah. Gandalf, you all got me on Gandalf. You're all very clever. You're all very, very clever people. You did fool me though. I mean, no, you didn't fool me. So people are saying I don't have to feel bad about it because you didn't fool me, actually. What you were doing was telling the truth. And Gandalf the Grey is not the same as Gandalf the White. So how about that? There we go. Gandalf did die. He did die. Gandalf won, singular. So, like, hang on. You guys fill me in a little bit. When he goes as Gandalf the Grey and he dies, when he comes back, is he a whole new person or no? Because, like, at first he didn't seem to remember his own name. And then it felt like he only like half knew everybody else. But then as the film progressed, it kind of seemed like he did know and he did remember. So, like, was it just taking him a little while to, like, warm up, like, from his reincarnated state? Or, like, what's the jig there? Let me know. Is he a different kind of person now? Like, is he different? Oh, pack it in, Jesse. Pack it in. You can literally do whatever you want at any time. Just do it now. Just get on YouTube, love. Just get on YouTube. Come join me. I walked bare feet once. Maybe I was a hobbit too. Your brother hid your shoes. I actually like walking barefoot. Like, not outside, like, on the path. Like, I'm going to get something in my feet. But, like, in the garden and, like, in nature, love being barefoot. Let's have a look. Oh, I already miss your elf ears. I miss them too. I might just permanently glue them to my own ears and just have done with it. Oh, let's have a look. You guys are just moving so fast for me. Would recommend Attack on the Titans, but I want to ruin your comment section. Oh, why? What do you mean? What do you mean? Nerd of the Rings. I should look up Nerd of the Rings. Okay, it's going in the notepad. I hear dogs. Baloo, is that you? Sorry guys, do you mind? Baloo! I hope that's not too bad for the mic. Baloo! Doesn't want to join me? Don't think he wants to join me, guys. If he comes anywhere near the room, I'll get him to come in. I'm sure that was him that I just heard. I'm sure it was. I think they're all downstairs. I think they're all downstairs. I mean, do I just jump away? Would you guys care? I'm gonna leave you for a minute. None of my children want to see me. I mean, that's just tragic, isn't it? Absolutely tragic to my life and soul. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! Here she comes. Come here, Googie. I don't think they can see you there, princess. Come here, sweet princess. Come here, Googs. There she... Oh, Baloo's coming too. Hi, son. You're coming up here. Come on in. Come on in. Just be careful not to, like, knock something off. Good lad. Okay, you're going to sit there. Smashing. Oh, smashing. Okay, so now we've got some babies. Okay, girl. Mila, come here. There you are. Stay. Let's get the book. Is that what it is? There's a girl. Okay, you stay comfy. You stay comfy, my little babies. So now we have two dogs, but you can barely see either of them. Are you going, girl? She's had enough. You've got Baloo here. Not that you can see him either. We've lost a pen, Baloo. Oh, sunshine, if you could just see him. His like little head is resting on the chair. You're so cute. Let's have a look. Aww. So much floof. So much floof. Yes, they are both mine. They are both my baby angels. And you have three. I have 3 German Shepherds. Cuckoo! I think she's gone. And you're going to help me pin down. Okay, stop there. And I'll tell you if it shows Baloo, if it moves down. Because I'm a little bit delayed on my laptop, guys, and I've just got a little bit of help to see if you can see. And Neela's come back. You can lower it down a little bit. No, keep it down, keep it down. I've got some help in the house. There he is. There he is, my son. I'm sorry, guys, I'm just giving you a little show of my dog. But he's so cute. Oh, my boy, I love you so much. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Okay. Okay. I think we're moved. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, won't it, sunshine? We can have the top of your head in stream. All right, German Shepherds. Yes, they are German Shepherds. You can get long-haired German Shepherds. Baloo is like a teddy bear, German Shepherd. He just has a fluffy coat. That's just the way that he was born. They're a bit different to regular German Shepherds. Baloo is a blue sable German Shepherd. So if you can just about see his eyes. Sunshine, would you lift your head up for me a second? So the people can see. No, he doesn't want to. But he's got like orange eyes. Instead of brown, like most German Shepherds do. They used to be blue when he was a puppy, and they change about 4 months old. And they turn this amber colour, and it's just a genetic defect. It's nothing that affects like his health or anything like that. It's just a genetic defect in his colour. So he is blue sable. Neela is blue and tan. She's not black and tan, she's blue and tan. She has the same eyes as Baloo. And then Storm is our oldest boy, and he's champagne coloured, so he's like a cream on the bottom and like a gingery blonde on top. And he's the oldest. Baloo is middle child. Neela is the baby. Who weighs more, the dogs or you? All together, they probably weigh more than I do. But no, I definitely weigh more than my dogs, I'm pretty sure. This guy here looks like he could be weighty, but he's not. When you get him in the shower, he's an entirely different dog. I will have to take a picture for you guys. I'll have to take a picture of you guys, for you guys, of Baloo when he's in the shower, because it's just ridiculous. He's a totally different dog. Oh my god, Spartan and Pudgy are in my freaking feed. Are we kidding? Are we actually joking? Alright, one sec. Let me just leave while I just go and fangirl my life away. Are we alright? Hi guys! Thanks for joining my little live stream. It's a barrel of whatever the heck over here. It was a channel catch up, and it's just sort of gone into me chatting with everybody else, which is absolutely fine by me. And now we have a showcase of my dogs. Thank you so much for your support, being really, really sweet to me about my channel. It's really, really nice. I don't know really anybody in the YouTube community, so when other creators speak to me, it's like, wow, friends. Yeah, because I know nothing about YouTube. I'm just picking things up as I go along, and I really appreciate anybody, and that's not just for YouTube creators, all of you guys in the comments, all of my lovely community. I really appreciate all of your help with everything so far. You've all been really, really sweet, and I really appreciate it. Yes, guys, I love Spartan and Pudgy too. I really do. I absolutely love their channel. They're one of the main channels that I watch. Absolutely love them. I'm always thinking pretty much the same thing as Pudgy whenever I watch them. She's so relatable. I feel like she's a bit like me, Inspector Gadget wise. She's a bit like me, trying to think ahead of things when things are happening as well. So I really relate to her reactions. And then Spartan just makes me absolutely crease. Just the pair of them are so funny. Together, I love them. Your dog always runs away. What kind of dog do you guys have? This is the most laid back German Shepherd you guys will probably ever meet in your entire life. People will comment on my dogs and say how quiet and gentle and well behaved they are. And we did get them from, nice parents. We made sure that the temperaments of the parents of our dogs were very nice. But also, it is massively, this is not to big myself up, it is massively to do with the amount of time and stuff you spend with them, and the way you train them, and what you show them, and how you socialise them with people. And this guy's got absolutely no reason to be running around the house, because he lives the absolute life of luxury. All hunting instinct, all prey drive is just diminished from Baloo, because he just lives such a comfy life. Until perhaps somebody comes to the gate, then he'll run over and bark at them, or there's a cat going by. Always with the cats. Rumour has it Spartan cried the other day watching Interstellar. Oh my god. Can't believe Spartan, these guys are calling you out in the comments. You kind of remind me of Hannah from Just Trust Ash. Well, let me tell you, isn't that compliment of the century? Because I'm one of Hannah's biggest fans. I love Hannah's channel. I love Hannah's reactions. I found Hannah from Ash's channel. And Ash has been really nice as well. They'll never, I doubt they'll ever watch my live stream and stuff. But yeah, Ash has been really nice as well. I followed them both on Instagram, and I think I just replied, oh, he's got a new dog, Coda. So obviously I replied to his story, because if someone shares a dog, I'm getting involved. And I replied, and he replied back to me, and he said congrats on your channel, and da da da. And we've had a little bit of to and fro about YouTube, so that was really nice. But I doubt they probably will actually watch any of my content. But I love Hannah. I love Hannah's content so much, and I love watching her watch. Oh my god, come to me, Nick. Game of Thrones. Jeez Louise. Love watching her watch Game of Thrones. I love watching loads of people watch Game of Thrones. It's one of my favourite reactions to watch with people in terms of TV series. look just like Emily Blunt. You know, somebody told me that about, about 10 years ago on the set of a TV programme. I was just doing some extra work. Fresh Meat it was on. It was Fresh Meat. It was being filmed in Manchester, and it was just one of the other girls that had been hired as a background artist, and she was like, do you know what? You really look like someone. And prior to then, I hadn't really had like, oh, you look like this person about anybody. Apart from when I was a little bit younger, I had like really dark hair extensions, glasses, and a full fringe, and I looked a tiny bit like Zooey Deschanel when she's in New Girl. A tiny bit. So I'd had that before, but other than that, never had anything. And she was like, yeah, Emily Blunt. And before then, I hadn't really seen Emily Blunt in anything, I don't think, about 10 years ago. I don't think I've really seen her in anything. And yeah, I Googled a picture of her and I thought, oh, yeah, I guess so. And I swear to God, since my friend Rachel told me that, every week since, somebody tells me I look like her. And still, I've not been hired to body double this woman. I'm not being paid thousands still. Can we believe it? Disgusting. Disgusting. Spartan and Pudgy. Love watching your reactions. Yes. Jabova. That's how I'm going to pronounce your name. Yes, I agree. Heavy agree. Any plans to watch The Hobbit after Lord of the Rings? We actually loved them, even though some people shit on them. Yeah, I've had like mixed comments in my comments too about The Hobbit. Definitely people think I should watch it, but then people have been like, oh yeah, it's not as good. People have absolutely shat on the new Amazon TV series. You guys have absolutely dumped all over that. Like, I don't think I'm going to watch it because you guys have literally told me how horrendous it is. But The Hobbits, yes, definitely going to watch The Hobbit. Is it a trilogy? Is it a couple of Hobbit movies? I know there's like the Hobbit movies. I've heard of them, but I haven't seen them. So yes, I'm going to watch them. I think I'm probably going to take a little break in between Return of the King, maybe fit in another couple of movies, and then jump straight into The Hobbit. And maybe that will give me a little bit of time to get a whole Hobbit get up going for you guys. Oh, by the way, I'm really glad that the elf cosplay has been taken well and I haven't been absolutely trolled to death about it. When the first video that I was filming in that get up, I thought people are gonna either enjoy this and appreciate my enthusiasm for the franchise, or they're gonna be like, why is this girl dressed like an elf watching Lord of the Rings for the first time? Like, who let her out of the asylum? And I'm sure like half of you did think that, and that's fine. That's fine. Let's have a look at these comments, guys. Okay, but it's very important everybody watches series 2 of the Amazon series when it comes out, because my friend's an elf. Now we have to, Stephen. Now we have to. I appreciate your dedication to your friend by basically plugging them just now. No, I'm not lying. I do appreciate it. We love a supportive friend. We love a supportive friend. Are you okay, sunshine? Are you getting a bit bored there? Are you getting a bit bored there? Oh, are you saying hello to the people? Are you saying hello to the people? They love you, by the way, just so you know. Are you looking to get out, sunshine? Would you like your mama to let you out? Come here. Shall I move this forward for you, son? I don't know how this is going to look on camera, so I do apologise. Come here. Come here, dear. Oh, sure, hinge. Oh, sure. Okay. That's very nice. Okay, thank you. I love you so much. Please feel free to come back anytime soon. Okay, thank you. Mwah, mwah. Love you. I'm going to lose half of my viewers now. I hope you understand that you've forsaken your mother because nobody wants to watch me without you. Okay, thank you, bye. Just can't get the help these days, guys. Just can't get the help. What can I say? Let me see if moving this... Oh. She's probably just absolutely ballsed it. She's probably just absolutely ballsed it. Oh. Now I'm watching it in real time on mine and I've definitely ballsed it. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Let me get... Oh, I've got help. We might have just tilted a tiny bit. Let me get my little notepad back out. The children have left me. They've forsaken their mother. Let's have a little look up here, you guys. Yeah, listen, if Spartan and Pudgy aren't touching the series, I'm not touching it either. Those guys have got a great following, a great community. And if they aren't watching it, you gals taking that as good sound advice. The Hobbit was good though when you watched them. The Hobbit's definitely coming. I don't have to write The Hobbit down. You guys have suggested it. I definitely got to do The Hobbit. For sure. Can anyone take a guess? Right, okay. Before I go, what time are we on? Because I don't want to bore people either. I could stay here all night and chat to you guys, but I also don't want to bore people to death. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Jessie. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. One of my OGs from like 50 subscribers or something. Nice to catch you as well. Thank you so much. Yes, where was I? Where was I just before? Oh, yes. In the comments before I go, can anybody guess what kind of cosplay / theme / whatever I'm going to be doing tomorrow for Return of the King? Has anybody got any ideas whatsoever? Okay, it's not like a cosplay of a character, but it's like a cosplay inspired by a character. Inspired by. And it is not like high quality. I should say that outside of YouTube, I mean, I run a small character company where we do like characters for events and things like that. But I have done cosplay and I've been to a few conventions and I love cosplay, super into it. And I have some more expensive cosplay pieces and things like this. The stuff that I'm bringing to YouTube, I need you all to know, it's not serious cosplay, okay? I'm glad you appreciate it. But it's very like low key. You feel? It's very low key. It's very things that I'm just pulling together. We've got a blonde and a red elf. Kind of hoping for an Arwen look. Inspired by Treebeard. I've missed out there. I've missed out by not doing a cosplay inspired by Treebeard. Don't shave your head and be Schmeagol. I could never. As we all know, if you watch my Breaking Bad episodes, which I'm sure some of you don't, which is fine, but if you do, then you know that I'm attached to the hair in my head, but I'm not attached to the hair anywhere else on my body. Ayo. Let's have a look. Anyone guess Schmeagol? It's not a scary orc. It's not a scary orc. A big flaming eye. Damn it. I missed a trick there with a big flaming eye. Definitely should have come as a big flaming eye. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. I really appreciate you going through my reactions to Breaking Bad. Oh my god, who guessed Bill? Yay, Bill. I wish it was Bill. Poor Bill. Poor Bill. Hang about. Somebody told me I did a short. I did a short. And in that short, it was about Bill the Pony. It was a section about Bill the Pony. And somebody commented, being like, in the animated version, Bill gets eaten by that big octopus thing. Is this correct? Or is somebody trying to have me on? Well, let me know. Somebody please let me know. He doesn't get eaten by that thing in the animated version. Surely not. Surely not. Good, okay. Okay. Smashing. I am just being trolled. That's great. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Nobody, not one single one of you has guessed right yet in terms of who my look is going to be inspired by. Not one of you. Let me just have a little look to make sure that you definitely haven't, but I'm pretty sure none of you have. You'll cosplay a potato, yeah. I should do a potato. I love potatoes, you guys. If anyone wants to send me anything to my PO box, just send me some Albert Roosland potatoes. At least I make myself laugh. I know I'm sure I'm making absolutely nobody else laugh, but you don't understand. My love for potatoes is real. Like, what do I want for my birthday? Just buy me some oven fries. Just some tatties and I'm good. How about Gandalf? Bill made it back to Bree. Smashing. I love that for me, but I literally can't believe they just let Bill walk home by himself. Like, the absolute nerve of Aragorn. Aragorn, because your girl has literally been saying Aragon with a heavy gon on the end of it for the past 2 films, because I thought his name was Aragon, not Aragorn. So for Return of the King, remember Natasha, it's Aragorn. Did somebody just say Natasha is secretly Irish? Natasha is not secretly Irish. Natasha is proudly half Irish. She is. That's why I'm a potato loving queen. I get it from my Irish roots. Aragon is a place in Spain. Yeah, I mix up words all the time. You guys know. Don't be so urethral about it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, there's many more where that came from. So many more. Potatoes aren't native to Ireland, though. No, they're not. But we've claimed them as a people. And if you've got a problem with it, come round and we can have a chat. Long white gown like Galadriel. Maybe. Not Natasha, but Natasha the White. Ooh, snap. Maybe. Sam cosplay. You never know. Once again, your outros keep me through the end. I'm glad. Do you know what? Statistically, a lot of people actually drop off before my outros. So there's so many people that are out here watching my full reaction and they're not even getting the best bit at the end. No, but those outros, basically, the outros come from a place of me being awkward and knowing that I'm awkward and knowing that I'm a bit of a goofball and needing some form of something to, like, take the piss out of myself a bit at the end of each and every video, just so I can, like, humble myself. Like, I never want to get to that point as a YouTuber. Like, I hope that I get to a point where I have lots and lots of subscribers. Like, 5,000 is wild, but I hope that I could get, you know, many more. But, you know, those outros will keep me grounded. I don't ever want to come, you know, to these videos, to this platform and think so much of myself that I have not included an outro to at least laugh at myself a little bit. Oh, I'm glad that you guys like the outros. Every week I do think, I mean, I'm doing them just for myself so that I can cringe a bit at myself and just, you know, have a bit of a laugh. But every week I do think, you know, I hope these guys are enjoying this little last little snippet on the end where they get to see this the way it is when it's not watching reaction content. I'm of Irish heritage. My wife is German. And her family really hated when they were in Dilley. Peeling a bunch of potatoes. Listen, I'd sit and peel potatoes all day long. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would. I just love potatoes that much. If someone gave me a job, good money to peel potatoes, I mean, I'm supposed it's probably not good money peeling potatoes, but if they did, I'd be there. It's funny that you say you have Irish heritage and your wife is from Germany, because your girl is half Irish, but I was born in Germany. Coinky dinkle. You will have 100k subscribers before the end of the year. Imagine. I can't even. Nah. Highly unlikely. I feel like, for me, let me just bring this in a little bit. I've got a feeling, this could just be me being a bit pessimistic, but I feel like I'm going to appeal to, like, a small amount of people. You know, even like 5,000 is a lot of people. Obviously, like on the grand scheme of things on YouTube, it's like a small amount of people. I feel like I'm going to reach a plateau. That's what I feel like for myself. You guys might disagree because you guys are watching me like not as me. That makes sense. Like you guys are watching me from outside of what I know about myself and stuff like that. So like maybe you guys think I'll do better, which is great. Cheerlead me on because I need it. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'll get to a certain point where I plateau and people are just going to find me really annoying and they'll be like, you know what, unsubscribe to that. Yes, some drama. Irish but German born. Can anybody guess why I might be half Irish, half English, and born in Germany? I bet somebody will pick it up straight away because there's plenty of us out there. There's plenty of us people born in different parts of the world for one particular reason that is not our parents' home countries. Half Swedish, half German. Ooh, nice. That's right, my guys. My daddy was in the army. So here's a bit of tea. You want to hear some tea? Here's some tea. So hang on. Do you want to hear some tea? This is how I came to be. This is the story of Natasha, Nataschummirs. This is how I came into the world. Are we ready? So my dad, English, in the army. It's the 90s. You know what happened in the 90s in Ireland? It was the Troubles. So my papa is sent over to the Troubles. He's doing his thing. Bish bash boosh. Happens to meet one lovely fine ass lady named Bernadette. They hit it off. And my dad was this is a bit depressing, my dad's passed. So let's just get that out of the way before I carry on with the story. But anyway, my dad and his family are Protestant English, okay? And my mother was Catholic Northern Irish. Do you understand? Like, my mother's parents must have been, and it's prejudice, it's total prejudice, but they must have been the jaws must have hit the ground when my mum brought back her new boyfriend, who happened to be an English soldier Protestant. Like, can you imagine how my mother was not disowned immediately? How my father was not shot dead at the door? I have no idea. But that happened. And then, yeah, they just sort of hit it off, sort of stayed together. And she stayed with him as he moved after the Troubles sort of ended. He went to Germany, went to Paderborn. They were based on a military base in Paderborn there, which is like an English base. I think it might still be there. And lo and behold, praise the Lord, hallelujah, the earth, the world, the globe was blessed with the birth of one Natasha Summers in Paderborn, Germany, in what my mum says was the best hospital she has ever been in her entire life. She said it was the cleanest hospital in the world that she was in. She had a bit of trauma with bringing me into the world, which, you know, I can understand. I can understand how bringing all of this into the world could be highly traumatic for you, Bernadette. But she was sort of a bit in and out, and when she woke up she told me like it was so clean and everything was so white and pristine, and it had a glass roof and it was snowing, and she thought like she died. She thought she died and gone to the afterlife. She thought she just opened her eyes, everything was white. You know, like Harry Potter when he dies and he goes to platform 9 3/4, but in the afterlife, and everything's just like clean and white. She says it was just like that. So, and I wasn't there. They'd taken me away. They'd just been like, oh, this one needs a bit of help, so we're just going to take her away while the mother's asleep. So you can imagine my poor mum just woke up like, what the fuck? Like, where's my baby? Have I died in childbirth? The poor woman, she had a time bringing me into this world. But yeah, that is how I was brought into the world. That is how my parents met. It was scandal, absolute scandal. Can you imagine being there at the time? Like, what I would give to go back in time and be a fly on the wall in my grandparents' house in Northern Ireland when my mum told them, this is my new boyfriend. Here's Lawrence. Oh, where's he from? Oh, he's from England. Oh, what's he doing here? Oh, he's just a soldier. Is he Catholic? No. Eesh. Eesh, mama. Eesh, mama summers. Let's have a look at some of these comments while I've been waffling away to myself. I'm so sorry, guys. Shall I bring this down here? Hang on. I will literally stay on. What time is it? I'll do 10 more minutes for you guys because you're so fun to hang out with, to be frank. And the time genuinely does pass really quick. Oh, you're getting a full close up of one's head at the minute because I'm trying to be a high techie girl, you know. And bring my laptop down so I can see your comments a little bit clearer and a little bit quicker. And I'm just waiting for a plug-in at the minute, guys, for the big screen that's right here. So I'll have a big screen for watching things on. I'll have a big screen for streaming on and reading all of your lovely comments. Let's have a look. Is this okay for you all? Is this okay of a live stream? Has it been all right? Or has it been cringe beyond belief for you all to watch? Bernadette, yes, Bernadette is my mother's name, a true, strong Irish name, if you ever heard one. Do I have siblings? I do. I have 2 siblings. I have 2 little sisters. I'm the oldest, of course, looking after everybody. No, I do have 2 little sisters. The middle sister, so Georgia, the one below me, she looks exactly like me, but smaller, if you can believe it. She's smaller and even smaller this way. She's a proper hobbit, is Georgia. She's a proper hobbit. She'd be classed as a hobbit, the height wise. She would definitely be classed as a hobbit. And Georgia does stream. She does gaming, does Gijo. I wouldn't know the first thing about streaming for gaming at all. And I think she predominantly does stuff like on Nintendo and Switch and things like that, just Georgia. She's a little Animal Crossing gal. She makes like designs and things. She's really clever. I don't know how she does it, but she like does commissions for like designs and stuff. Her page is Cozy Oak. I think it's Cozy Oak on YouTube as well, if anyone fancies popping my sister a visit. I don't think Georgia does like on camera like herself. I think it's just gameplay that Georgia does and like her voice with it. But I think she does a lot of her stuff on Twitch as well. I'm not sure if she started doing much on YouTube. Oh, I'm glad that you like my story. I can literally waffle for so long and I do apologise for it. Oh, do you know, I would love to react to Derry Girls, but I have watched it. But maybe if you guys are interested, because I think it is a bit of a niche still, I think, Derry Girls. I don't know how far it reached across the globe or like how many people love it or what the fan base is like for it. But me and my little sister love it. We love it, me and Neve. Shout out to Neve. I don't know if she's watching with me today. She might watch it back. Me and Neve have really similar senses of humour. She doesn't look anything like me. She does a little bit. I think she does a little bit. But the whole running joke between me, Neve, and Georgia as we were growing up was that Neve looked nothing like us. So she's like basically the opposite. Me and Georgia have my dad's like eyes and a bit of my dad's facial structure and my mum's hair and my dad's skin tone, and then Neve has mum's skin tone, mum's eyes and dad's hair, so she's kind of like the opposite in that way. And so you can definitely tell, I think, that she's my sister. But growing up, because she looks so different to me and Georgia, we always just would like joke that she was adopted, so it's like a running thing in our family that Neve's adopted. But me and Neve would love to watch Derry Girls like every single day, so maybe I'd just get Neve to come round and we just do like a binge of like I'll do like 1 or 2 videos of me and Neve just binging Derry Girls, and giving you all the inside jokes that they're saying, let people that know, who aren't from Ireland, who wouldn't know what they're talking about. It's such a good TV series. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Just real quick before I go, you guys, I'm going to get off in about 8 minutes. But really quick, from the people that are here, I have seen, I'm sure, like when I was younger, like the first 1 or 2 Star Wars. I know about like Leia and Han Solo, Chewie, Luke. Darth Vader, like, I know these characters, and you know, I've got a bit of a crush on Darth Vader, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know the films. Like, I don't know the films. If I've watched them either once as a really small children, or I've watched them with other people at some point in my life. I must have done, because I do know vaguely the story, but I don't know the films. So let me know if that's still something you guys would find interesting. I don't want to clickbait people. I'm not here to be like, don't get me wrong, with the first Lord of the Rings movie, I did say first time reaction, because to be frank, for me, it did feel like first time. I had no idea about the story. Like, I'd heard of characters, but I had no clue about the story. Like, come on, guys. I literally thought Bilbo was going out on an adventure with Gandalf. That didn't happen. So yeah, let me know if you guys would still want a Lord of the Rings, a Star Wars reaction, if you know that I've already seen or know of bits of it. I would love to watch it again, don't get me wrong, so I might just do that in my spare time if you guys don't care to see me watch it here on the channel. Sixth Sense, I've seen. Airplane, haven't seen. Oh, waffle has a different meaning in the US. It means indecisive. No way. Here it just means to, like, chat, talk on and on. Like having a good waffle. I'm sorry if this looks bad, but I know I'm looking down. It's just I'm looking down at your comments because they're a bit easy to read from just here. I love your human persona. Thank you. Thanks. No, I mean that genuinely. Yay. Yeah, I'm a bit like Marmite. I understand though. I am a little bit like Marmite. I've been told that all my life, basically, you know, and I get it. I can be very annoying, as well as some people find me charming, I think, and a bit funny. Mostly just my family and my close friends, and obviously a few of you guys. I really appreciate you. But yeah, what you see is mostly what you get with Natasha. I could maybe try and be a cool person. I could act that way, but it would get tiresome for me, you know. The Hobbit, I'm definitely going to watch, you guys. What's the plan after Lord of the Rings? Okay, so let's round this up, shall we? Let's round this up with what's coming next for the channel. First of all, I really appreciate all of you guys for being here. I really, really do. It means a lot to me to have a little community going. It makes me feel fulfilled when I'm spending absolute hours trying to edit all these videos for you guys, and then seeing the response that they get when they come out. It genuinely means the world to me. And I will tell you in pretty much every single video that I put out, because here's the thing, Grandma Summers instilled into one Natasha Summers that we must be grateful for things, and I genuinely believe that. You know, I feel like if I outwardly show you my gratitude as well as just popping it in a comment every now and again, I feel like it's good juju for the world. You should know. People should know. People should know that they are appreciated. You are appreciated. That's that. Aside from that, for the channel, Lord of the Rings, so that's going to be next weekend. If you want to join Patreon and get any of my full-length reactions, then I would absolutely love to see you over there. So that's going to be going up on Tuesday for Patreon, if not Monday. If I can get it up on Monday, I absolutely will do. My plan is to get everything at least a week in front for the Patreon guys. And it's not to offend any of my lovely YouTube gang. I love you so much. It's just to offer something to people who are obviously wanting to give me their monies on a monthly basis. I feel like I genuinely owe them. And I think a lot, to be fair, a lot of other content creators are like weeks and weeks in front with their Patreon members. And it's like, I want to find that good balance of being ahead for Patreon people that pay, and I want to offer them an exclusive service that their money is worth. It might not seem like a lot of money to some people, but to me, like, a penny is a penny and a pound is a pound. Like, your money is your money, and I appreciate it. So that's the reason why they do get it, obviously, early. I want to draw, you know, a good balance between getting it out early and then not having my YouTube family also have to wait like a month or 2 months for things to come out that are already on Patreon. So I'm trying to find a good balance between putting them out and getting them edited for you guys here on YouTube. So Lord of the Rings will be next weekend on YouTube. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We are doing a marathon. We are doing 3 parts because you know it's going to be so long. And I feel like I kind of want to cherish this last movie. So I'll try and get as much of my reaction in the YouTube version as possible. You guys know it can be an absolute nightmare with copyright. Like there's just sometimes things that I can't do with it. So I do really, really apologise if there are bits of films here on YouTube that you are missing. If there are certain clips that you think, oh, I wish I could have seen and react to that, you will unfortunately have to head over to Patreon, and I apologise. But it's just YouTube and copyright claims. It can be a real nightmare. So that's that in terms of Lord of the Rings. I'm going to be continuing with Breaking Bad. I'm absolutely loving Breaking Bad so much. I think I'm going to do a recap of House of the Dragon and The Boys. And I'm going to do that whilst doing Breaking Bad at some point. I know, at some point you guys are literally going to be getting like 3-4 videos a week. But hey, I'm putting my all into it. I hope you come along on the journey with me. I'm really trying to grow the channel. I've absolutely loved doing this. Genuinely, I've loved it. It's the most fulfilled I've felt doing any kind of work in years. So I definitely want to keep it going. You guys know how much I appreciate you, but genuinely, you are at the moment paying a couple of my bills. So thank you very much. I understand I'm doing my bit too, but by being here, by turning up for your gal, you are doing your bit, and I really, really appreciate it. After Lord of the Rings, I'm going to fit in a couple of movies, and then we'll jump straight back into the Hobbit movies. So I'm going to take a little break away from the Lord of the Rings universe to fully digest what has happened with the 3 movies after I watch Return of the King tomorrow, and then jump straight back into The Hobbit after I've had a little bit of time to process it all. And then going from there, it's just going to be polls with you guys, figuring out what you would like me to react to. I want to give you guys what you would like to see. You know, these things take a lot of time to do. Don't know if any of you ever tried, but it's kind of lengthy in terms of how long it takes to film and then edit. Apologies. So yeah, it can take a little mooch. So I really want to make sure that the stuff that I'm picking is going to work for the channel, and it's going to work for you guys, and it's going to get the views, if I'm going to be perfectly honest about it. Because it takes bloody ages. It takes ages. And if I'm doing this, then unfortunately I can't do something else that can keep me alive. So I hope that's okay. I hope you guys have had a nice little chat with me here today. Let me check my comments before I go. I do really appreciate every single one of you. Oh, Interstellar, I haven't seen that. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Interstellar, where's my pen? Yes, I need to watch Interstellar. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't seen it. I feel like that is the good thing about being a reactor, is that I can be myself. I think that, yeah, I agree, Mark. I agree. The Expanse. Okay, a few of you have said The Expanse. Let's get that in there. Pretty Doggy. Thank you, Wayne. I agree. My favourite movie is Master and Commander. Well, let me write that down. I hope you guys have had fun on my little stream. I hope I've not absolutely bored your brains out or annoyed your tits off. I really do. How many of you are still here? 104. I can't have annoyed you that much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look through the chat later on when it's finished, for sure. Sorry, I'm just looking back now at my face while I'm reading these comments. I have such like a resting like der face when I'm thinking or reading something. Honest to God. Honest to God, let me pop it here. Do you know what? Let me just whack it on my knee while I'm doing this last bit. I don't think it really matters, does it? I don't think it really matters too much. I don't think you guys care. You can see my laptop. It's Stephen. It's been fun. Very believable human cosplay. Great work. Thank you. I really tried. This was my best outfit for human cosplay that I could put together. I'm glad you appreciate it. Do you like the ears? Yeah, they're the best special effect I've got going on today. The Last of Us is that with that Bella girl from Game of Thrones? Because if it is, I feel like I've seen the first episode to that. And then I feel like I just didn't watch any more of it. And don't think it is for a bad reason. I think it's literally just because I was busy. The Last of Us. Human acting, top notch. Thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate it. I really put my heart and soul into my human cosplay today. I did. Hey, Nadeem. Thank you so much for being here, Nadeem. I really appreciate you. You're a fan of my work? Can't believe I have fans. None of you class as fans. You're my communitar. I don't have fans. I don't have friends. I don't have fans. I just have friends, you know? The Quiet Man. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to go through these when I get off the live stream, guys. What time are we on? 10:30. I should probably get off, shouldn't I? I could be here till like 1 o'clock in the morning if I hadn't been checking the time with you guys. Because I just love a good old chat. Oh, sorry, I realise I'm just literally staring down for about 30 seconds there. Can we tell? I bet that looked like my screen had just frozen. It's not frozen, I'm still here. I'm just terrible at multitasking. Right, let me pop this down. I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you for coming and chilling out with me today. I really appreciate it. Let me get a little comfy while I do a little thank you and goodbye to you all. I do appreciate it. I just love that I've been able to create this small little community of people so far. I say small, there's 5,000 subscribers. I know that 5,000 people don't get involved with all of the community aspect of it, and that's absolutely fine. But for the people that do, I really appreciate you. It's one of the things that I love most about YouTube and about content creating. If you haven't already, pop over to Instagram. Search my name. My Instagram handle is just the exact same as YouTube. It's just Natasha Summers. It's NATASCHASUMMERS. You can find your girl there. Come on over and say hi. Let me just clear my throat. I literally sound like I've been talking for 3 years. Come over and say hi. Do I mind? Come over there. Come and say hi to me. You can see all this weirdness in real life. Come and chat with me. I'm always in the chat, chatting to you guys about videos and about things I'm doing. If you want to see any behind the scenes of what I'm doing, I generally upload it to Instagram. So come find me over there. I would love to interact with you. In the meantime, if you ever want to chat to your gal on YouTube, just leave me a comment. I love replying to stuff with you guys. Absolutely love it. If you haven't already and you joined my live stream today and you're not subscribed, what's that about? What's sad about? Get boosh, beep, beep, beep on the subscribe thing. Do it now. Don't be on my live stream and not be subscribed. That's rude. That's rude. Please, if you can, leave a like and a comment on this stream today. And if you haven't left any comments on my previous videos, then head over there as well. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it helps me in the algorithm when you guys comment on all my stuff. But more to the point, I love chatting with you guys, so make sure you do it. Lord of the Rings for YouTube, first part will be next Friday. I'll have another Breaking Bad, hopefully going up tomorrow evening. If it's not tomorrow evening, it'll be Monday. Either or, I'll be at the premiere. I'll see you in the live chat, which I absolutely love doing with you guys. Absolutely love that element of the YouTube uploads. Just a couple of comments before I go. Make an ASMR channel. I don't know if my northern voice is equipped for ASMR. Aside from the fact I watch ASMR, I'm not about to shame ASMR people. I love watching the ones that's like spa things, and I can just like put my AirPods in And I can hear spa music and I'm just like, for half an hour, just living my best life. Love those. Don't know if my voice is suited to it. You know, like all of the people that I watch, ASMR wise, they have nice, like, clear, usually like posher voices. And I love the American accent. Like any American accent from anywhere in America, I will listen to. Thank you so much for being here with me, Reginald. I really, really appreciate it. Make a mukbang channel. I mean, the amount of snacks I eat, I could definitely do like a snack reaction channel, that's for sure. My accent is perfect for ASMR. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. Imagine next week, guys, starting my ASMR channel. See you there. No, I'm not coming for the ASMR girlies. I can't do it, not yet. Maybe in a couple of years. Watch Band of Brothers. Let me try it down because I've heard of it and I think it's a classic and I haven't seen it. Okay, no, I really am getting off now, guys. I really am. I'm gonna go chill out with my puppers. I'm gonna go chill out with my dogs. I would really appreciate all of your support on the upcoming videos. I know that Breaking Bad isn't for everybody, but if you are here and you're from my Lord of the Rings community, I would really appreciate it if you could go to my Breaking Bad videos and just leave a little like and maybe a comment, even if you're just there to say, hey, we want more Lord of the Rings. I think it helps me out in the algorithm. I could be wrong, but I think it does, so I have to ask apparently. Thank you so much for being here with me today, guys. I appreciate you more than you know. You are the absolute best. I love the community of it all. Come and find me on Instagram. Come and chat with me. Love you lots. If you haven't already and you can afford to do so, this is no pressure whatsoever, but if you can afford to do so, I have to plug it because I'm trying to make a living this way now, apparently. Please head over to my Patreon and join my Angel tier where you can get full-length reactions, early access, some private live streams and all that good stuff going on. I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me. You're going to get a really awkward, 8 seconds while I leave this chair and walk around to the camera and turn it off. There's no other way for me to do that, is there? There just isn't. I'm going to have to get off of the sofa and just walk around and then be like, bye. So in some ways, you're still getting an outro. You're welcome. I mean, even when she's not on, she's on, you know? No, but really, thanks so much for being here. I love you. Please appreciate my new set. Look at that, on air. What a professional. No, that was a gift and it's really fucking cute, so do not come for me, And I have my beautiful candle, which is just divine. Can I just show you one thing? This can be your outro for your, for me live stream. Hang about. Just hang about here, people, hang about. She's going to have to do a little jump over here, okay? The space behind here. The space. Look what I got for my birthday. Here's your outro. Look what I got for my birthday. It's a glass slipper. Literally 99.9% of you are not going to give two flying cruds about this. I hope that there's no cleavage going on here. But it's a glass slipper and I got it from the company that all of these things are from. There we go. I'm brand ambassador for that company. This video is not sponsored. This live stream is not sponsored by that company. Just happen to love them and they sent me that for my birthday because they're very, very kind. And now I'm real life Cinderella and you know, if this all fails with YouTube, I'm just going to whack that out, go on the streets, hobble around with it like a crazy person, look for a castle, somebody that wants to take me in, and that's how I'll live the rest of my days. Love you so much. Please come back again. Hope I didn't lose 10,000 subscribers that I don't have with this bloody live stream because I'm such a weirdo. Appreciate you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. And now you're going to get a really awkward 8 seconds while I go all the way around to this camera and turn it off. Oh my god. Oh, don't fall. Listen, what did I tell you? I'm an elf. Did you see? Did you see the way I just leapt over this? Elf vibes. Oh god. Please be weird. Smashing. Love that. Just keep encouraging me to be weird. It will make me feel 50 times better about myself. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Anyway, Your girl should go. Your girl should go. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Here comes the awkward 8 seconds. I love you guys so much. Yeah, I do. I love you so much. Yeah. I love you so much, yeah. I'm just sorry, I've got to go now, guys, because I've clearly got a singing career to start. Love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.